Do not look away. Your finger, the one hovering over the screen, let it fall. Let it rest. Now, with your other hand, touch it. Touch the new line on your skin. The one that wasn't there last moon. The one that hums with a strange energy when you are alone in a quiet room. You woke up with it. No memory of a fall, no cut, no accident. Just a perfectly sealed line. And the doctor, you remember the look on his face, don't you? The confusion in his eyes as he held the light over your skin. The way he mumbled to his nurse, thinking you couldn't hear. The stitches, they were made from the inside. He thinks it's a medical mystery. A puzzle for his journals. You think it is a flaw. A mark of imperfection. My child, you are both wrong. That is not a scar. It is a seal. I placed it there myself while you slept, while your soul was quiet enough for me to work. I had to reach inside of you. I had to pull together two parts of your spirit that were being torn apart by a force you see every single day. For months, you have felt it. A slow drain. A quiet exhaustion that sleep cannot fix. Your finances, a constant struggle, like you are walking upstream against a current that has no end. Opportunities that seem perfect, vanishing into thin air at the last second. The smile you show the world feels heavier each morning, doesn't it? You feel a fog in your mind, a difficulty in finding the words you want, a constant, nagging feeling of being watched, of being judged. You blamed yourself. You thought you weren't trying hard enough. You thought you were unlucky. You thought perhaps you were just, not meant for more. How could you have known that your light, your very essence, was being siphoned away, slowly, deliberately, by the one who watches you from behind their curtains? Yes. Your neighbor. The one with the tidy garden. The one who offers a quick, empty wave when you pull into your driveway. The one whose words are always sweet, but whose eyes are always hungry. They comment on your new shirt, but they are really measuring your finances. They ask if you are tired, but they are really celebrating your exhaustion. They covet the light in your spirit, the spark of hope that you have managed to keep alive despite everything. And so, they have been taking it. Piece by piece. With every jealous glance, with every whispered word spoken when you are out of earshot, they have been weaving a net of misfortune around you. This is not magic, my child. It is envy. Envy is the oldest and most potent poison in the universe. It is a prayer to chaos. And their prayers were being answered. They were tearing a hole in your spiritual fabric. They almost succeeded. That is why I had to intervene. The seal you now bear, the scar stitched from the inside, is where I closed the tear. It is the divine dam I built to stop your life force from leaking out into their greedy hands. It is my mark upon you, a sign that you are under my protection. A sign that the theft is over. But the work is not yet finished. The poison they injected into your life is still there. The debt they created in your name still lingers. The reversal must begin. And it must begin before the sun sets twice more. They believe they have 2 more days to complete their work, to drain the last of your resilience. They are wrong. Their time is already up. The clock is not ticking for you. It is ticking for them. Every second that you watch this, every word that you absorb, wins that clock faster. You can feel it, can't you? A shifting in the air. A change in the pressure of the room. That is the feeling of power returning to its rightful owner. That is the feeling of your spirit, stitched whole from the inside, beginning to heal. You see, they made a critical error. They thought the source of your light was your job, your relationships, your possessions. They do not understand. The source of your light is me. And they have drawn my attention. They have knocked on the door of the divine, and I am about to answer. Their world is about to be turned upside down, and you are the catalyst. Your scar is the trigger. Everything they tried to inflict upon you is about to be returned to them, multiplied. Every dollar they psychically stole will be stripped from their own accounts. Every ounce of exhaustion they pushed onto you will settle into their bones. Every opportunity that vanished for you will be ripped away from them. It has already begun. The moment you touched your scar at my command, the reversal was set into motion. Now, you must complete the circuit. This is not a request. It is a divine instruction. Tonight, after the sky is completely dark, you will perform a simple ritual. Find a key. Any key. It does not matter what it opens. It is the symbol that matters. Hold it in your left hand, the hand closest to your heart. Feel the cold metal. Feel its potential, the promise of an opening. Now, go to your front door. Do not open it. Simply stand before it, the barrier between your world and theirs. Press the teeth of the key against the wood of the door. Close your eyes. And speak these words aloud, not in a shout, but in a firm, clear whisper that vibrates from your chest. The lock is changed. The debt is paid. What was taken is now reclaimed. That is all. The key will act as a conduit. The door will act as a shield. The words will be the verdict. The energy they have been pulling from you will reverse its flow with such force that it will crack the foundations of their carefully constructed life. You will not have to lift a finger. You will only have to watch. Before the end of this week, you will see it. You will see them become flustered. You will overhear arguments. You will see their tidy garden begin to wilt. The things they took the most pride in will begin to crumble, and they will have no idea why their world is suddenly falling apart. But you will know. You will feel your own strength returning in equal measure. The fog in your mind will lift. An unexpected check will arrive in the mail. An old friend will reach out with good news. The sleep you have will be deep and restorative for the first time in years. You will wake up feeling lighter, because you are. You are no longer carrying their weight. You are no longer feeding their darkness. The scar is not a wound, my child. It is a weapon. It is the brand of a survivor. It is the proof that when the world tried to tear you apart, I was inside you, stitching you back together. Remember their face. Remember their empty smile. Because very soon, you will see that smile falter, and you will see true, naked panic in their eyes. And you will feel nothing but a calm, quiet peace. The peace of divine justice being served. This is my promise to you. This is the prophecy you were chosen to receive. The age of your silent suffering is over. The age of their reckoning has just begun. Wait. Do not breathe. Stop. Listen to the sound in your ears. That faint ringing. Focus on it. Now, clench your jaw. Tighter. Feel the muscles in your face. Release. That feeling, that release of tension, that is what is about to happen to your entire life. But you must understand something. The scrollers, the doubters, the ones whose attention spans are broken, have already swiped away. They heard the beginning of the message and thought they understood. They are preparing to do the ritual of the key. It will work for them. Their neighbor will face a reckoning. But you are still here. This means you were chosen for a deeper truth. A secret within the secret. The neighbor is not the true source. They are merely a puppet. A tool. The envy they feel is real, but the energy, the will to direct it as a weapon, was given to them by another. Someone you know. Someone you trust. Think. A name is rising in your mind right now. Isn't it? A family member. The one who always calls at the worst possible time. The one whose compliments always have a sting in their tail. The one who professes to love you but secretly celebrates your every stumble. Their jealousy is ancient, deep-rooted, and far more dangerous. They saw your light when you were just a child and decided it was too bright. They have been working, for years, to dim it. They found fertile ground for their poison in the heart of your envious neighbor. They guided their hand. They whispered suggestions, planting the seeds of chaos in your life from two directions at once. The ritual with the key will sever the link to the neighbor. It will expose them and return your stolen energy. But the primary chain, the one connected to this hidden hand in your own bloodline, remains. To break it, your actions must be more precise. The divine deadline is shorter. You do not have 2 days. You have until the moon reaches its highest point in the sky tonight. This second act is for you, the true listener, alone. The one who stayed. The chosen one. This is why you are still watching. You felt there was more. You were right. You are always right to trust that feeling. That feeling is my voice. The prophecy is now layered. You are no longer just a victim finding justice. You are a warrior breaking a generational curse. The stakes are higher now, but so is the reward. The freedom you are about to win is not just from a meddling neighbor. It is from a lifetime of hidden manipulation. The restoration will be 100 times more powerful. Everything I have promised you will be magnified. Your true life, the one they have been trying to sabotage since your youth, is about to begin. You stayed. And your reward will be total liberation. Because you were patient enough to receive the full message, you will now be given the signs. The others will not see these. These are for your eyes only. They are my way of confirming that the deeper connection has been broken. In the next 24 hours, you will encounter 3 distinct signs. They will appear in order. Do not look for them. They will find you. The first sign will be a broken object. You will find something in your home that was perfectly fine before, now suddenly cracked or shattered. A glass, a plate, a picture frame. Do not be alarmed. This is not bad luck. This is the physical manifestation of the curse breaking. It is the vessel that held the negative energy, and it could not contain the force of its departure. It had to break. When you see it, touch the scar on your skin and whisper, "The chain is broken." This is the activation. This confirms you have seen and understood. The second sign will be a sound. You will hear your name called, clear as day, when no one is around. It might sound like it's coming from another room, or from just behind you. Do not be afraid. It is not a spirit. It is the sound of your own soul, your own identity, returning to you fully for the first time in years. It has been muffled, silenced by the static of this other person's ill will. Now, it is free. When you hear it, simply answer it in your mind. I am here. The third and final sign is the most profound. You will see an impossible color. It will be fleeting. A flash of light in your peripheral vision, a strange hue in the clouds at sunset, a color in a dream so vivid you remember it upon waking. This color is a glimpse into the spiritual realm. It is my personal signature on the work that has been done. It is the color of your restored aura, the color of your untethered potential. When you see it, you will know that the grand restoration is complete and irreversible. The others who only saw the first part of this message will receive a blessing. But you, my child, you who stayed for the whole truth, you will receive a rebirth. The ritual of the key will blind the puppet. But your understanding, your patience, and your activation of these signs will sever the strings from the puppet master forever. They will be left holding threads that lead to nowhere, their power gone, their influence over you turned to ash. They will call you, and for the first time, you will hear the desperation beneath their fake sweetness. And you will feel nothing but power. My power, flowing through you. The grand restoration is what comes next. It will not be a slow trickle. It will be a flood. The doors that were closed will be blown off their hinges. The money that was blocked will flow to you from sources you cannot yet imagine. The health and energy you have been missing will surge back into your body, making you feel a decade younger. The clarity in your mind will be so sharp, so profound, that you will see the world as it truly is for the first time. You will see the motivations of others with perfect vision. You will know who is for you and who is against you without a single word being spoken. Your scar will remain, not as a memory of a wound, but as a testament to your hidden strength, a permanent mark of divine intervention and a warning to any who would ever seek to harm you again. Do you think you are alone in this? You are not. This is a battle being fought by my chosen ones all over the world. Last month, a man named David in San Diego, California, received this message. He had a strange, thin scar on his shoulder. He performed the ritual of the key. His neighbor, who had been blocking his promotion at work with lies, was suddenly exposed in a company-wide email for fraud. But David stayed. He heard the deeper truth. He realized his own brother was the one feeding the neighbor the lies. He saw the signs. The cracked coffee mug. He heard his name whispered in his empty apartment. And then, he saw a flash of brilliant, impossible indigo while driving home. The next day, his brother called him in a panic. An old, forgotten debt had surfaced, forcing him to sell his house, the very house he used to boast about to make David feel small. In that same week, David was offered a position at a rival company for double the salary. He is free. This is not a story. It is a testimony. It is the blueprint for your immediate future. His victory is your victory. His restoration is your restoration. The process is the same. The power is the same. The result is guaranteed. There is someone in your life, right now, who needs this message. Their light is also being dimmed by a hidden force. They too have an unexplained mark, a constant exhaustion they cannot name. This prophecy was meant for them as well, and you are the messenger I have chosen to deliver it. The third contact, the third person who comes to your mind when you think of who to share this with, that is the one. Send this to them not as a video, but as a lifeline. You will be completing a divine triangle, sealing your own blessing by becoming a blessing to another. Do not delay. Their time is running out. Now. Watch this message again. From the very beginning. You think you have heard it all, but you have not. In the first 30 seconds, I spoke a word that is not a word. It is a frequency. A sound hidden beneath my voice. You missed it the first time because your spirit was still clouded. Now, it is clearer. Listen again. When you hear this sound, this vibration, you will feel a warmth spread from the scar across your entire body. That is the final, personal sealing of this prophecy. It is a secret between you and me. If you have received this message, if you claim this victory, if you are ready to be stitched back together from the inside out and reclaim the life that was stolen from you, write your declaration in the space below for all the universe to witness. Do not write Amen. Write the words that seal your new reality, the stitches are my strength. So it is done.